Hey everyone, Gilbee here and welcome back to the tower. I am super pumped and super excited for today's stream, and I dare to say there's quite a few people in the community that also will be pumped for this. We are heading to my home airport, Melbourne Tullamarine International Airport. I've lost track of how many dozens of times I've been through the terminals and both arrived and departed from this airport. The airport itself at the moment is undergoing a lot of construction, changing the departures areas and the driveways and things into the airport, trying to streamline it and get a lot more people moving faster. There are also huge plans and huge development underway to add another runway, which is going to be super exciting in the future. But today we will be doing a 6:30 stint using the Nerges design schedule, and we will be operating dual runways because that is what is happening now. For those that have been to the airport and been through the airport, a lot of the international flights do occur overnight and in the early morning. There is a scattering during the day. So if you want to see heavies, best time to go is in the morning or around midnight. Let's jump in and see what is in store. I have not played this airport yet. The only thing that I have done is go in and set up some camera positions. One of which, anyone that watches Melbourne Flyer YouTube channel or other streamers that stream airport movements will recognize one of the camera positions. Not sure how much time we'll spend there today, but we will see. Oliver, so great to have you in the channel today. Hopefully I do the airport justice. Oh wow, nice and dark. All right, turn that off. Oh, nice and dark. We might be leaving the airport tour for a little bit. Jeez, look at the fire services tower. It's lit up like a Christmas tree. Let's get this out here. Change the orientation a little bit. Gee, this is really giving me VATSIM vibes right now. Icon size, we'll drop that down. Tag size. Kind of happy that we've got a super right off the bat. Line strength, runway. Right. We don't want the... oh, no. 3D UI can be off. So yeah, sitting in the tower, looking out across the airport. We've got Qantas terminals there. We've got the international terminals. Hopefully you guys can see my cursor. We've got the international terminal directly in front of us. We've then got Terminal 3 for Virgin. And then we've got Terminal 4, which is for Virgin and Jetstar and all of the other little bits and pieces. So it's F7, F8. F8 is on top of Terminal 4 car park. Really giving some Melbourne Flyer vibes right now. We've got a camera up above Qantas, which also you can see a couple of tail lights and nav lights and things on, which also gives us visibility over the international terminal, which is getting major redevelopment again. And we can also see Virgin. I think we'll stay in the tower for now. Oh. No, I think we will go... Trying to decide where to operate from. I'm thinking... Yeah, let's do that. We'll operate from above the international terminal whilst it's dark, and then we'll move to the tower when the sun comes up. So airport lights on would be a good thing. We will be getting all of the heavy stuff in on 3-4. Yep, we'll be getting all the heavy stuff in on 3-4, plus narrows and regionals, and all of the smaller stuff plus narrows and regionals coming in on 2-7. Bit of a crossover here, but it should be all right. Right, let's get started.
Ground. Velocity 253 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Velocity 253, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. Velocity 253.
So happy for this.
Ground, Ep87 Mike Super with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
Ep87 Mike Super, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved facing south. Ep87 Mike Super.
Emirates. Didn't reduce these ones, did we? Our first arrival of the day is Air Junial 787-900 coming in from Shanghai. Can probably zoom in a bit there. (737-800) heading off to Canberra. The 628 service.
Ground. Velocity 253 ready for taxi.
Velocity 253. Taxi to runway 34 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 34 via Alpha. Velocity 253.
253. Go velocity. Oh, the red.
Ground.
Where's the
Amir
red?
at
Oh, there we
67
go.
Mike Super ready to taxi.
Big girl. Emirates 67 Mike Super. Taxi to runway 34 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 34 via Alpha. Amir at 67 Mike Super.
Little bit dark.
Tower, Air Junior 1655 heavy on final 34.
Air Junior 1655 Heavy. Continue approach runway 34. Too
Roger,
early.
runway 34,
Too
Air Junior
early.
1655 heavy.
Nice and slow. What does it look like from T4? Virgin on its way up, followed by a Super. The Emirates A380 is heading off to Dubai. At the rate these guys are going, I don't think we'll get them out before Junior comes in. Can't see Junior yet.
Ground, Jetstar 832 with information hotel.
Ooh.
Requesting push and start.
Jetstar 832, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. Jetstar 832.
Jetstar 635 service off to Proserpine. You started at 6:30 as well. That's cool. I was going to try and get today's schedule and put that in,
Ground.
but
Velocity
time sort of got
07
away
with
from me this
information
morning.
Hotel. Requesting push and start.
I think Air Junior is going to end up coming in. Air Junior 1655 Heavy, cleared to land, runway 34.
Cleared to land, runway 34, Air Junior 1655 heavy.
See it coming in over Port Phillip Bay. Air Junior. Nice. We've got a Velocity that wants pushback as well. Velocity 807, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved facing west.
Sydney service.
Velocity 807.
Are we? We could have snuck velocity out. It would have been close.
Ground, Jetstar 832 ready to taxi.
Nice.
Ground.
This is my
Qantas
home airport, so
406 with information hotel.
Jetstar
Requesting push and
832,
start.
taxi to runway 34 via Alpha. Qantas 406, pushback approved, facing north.
Taxi to runway 34 via Alpha.
How are you,
Jetstar
Triple D?
832.
Good evening, good
Pushback
morning.
approved facing north. Qantas 406.
First arrival of the morning? Well, of this stint.
Ground. Velocity 807 ready to taxi.
Is this going to be a Foxtrot or an Echo? Oh yeah, Triple D. I think there was one point last year where I was going through this airport once every fortnight, twice every fortnight. Cool. Velocity 253. Cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Clear for takeoff. Runway 34. Velocity 253.
Velocity 807, taxi to runway 34 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 34
What's
via
Qantas
Alpha.
doing?
Velocity 807.
I'm not going to see it from there.
Ground. Qantas 406 ready to taxi.
Qantas 406, taxi to runway 27.
Taxi to runway 27. Qantas 406.
Qantas 151, pushback approved, facing north. Okay, our
Pushback
first
approved
departure.
facing north. Qantas 151.
Velocity 737-800, heading to Canberra.
Ground. Qantas 151 with information hotel. Requesting push and start.
Air Junior 1655 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Victor Uniform.
Taxi to terminal via Victor Uniform. Air Junior
Emirates
1655
67
Heavy.
Mike Super, line up and wait, runway 34.
Line up and wait, runway 34, Emirates 67 Mike Super.
Qantas 151 heading to New Zealand, 737-800.
Ground, Jetstar 792 with information hotel, requesting push and start.
Jetstar 792, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved facing south. Jetstar 792.
And there we go. Emirates 67 Mike Super, cleared for takeoff, runway 34. Velocity 253, contact departure.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34, Emirates 67 Mike Super.
Oh, so you're a
Melbourne departure
Qantas,
on
you're a
118
Qantas
decimal
man,
niner.
Oliver.
Velocity 253. Good morning.
Qantas 406, line up and wait, runway 27.
Line up and wait. Runway 27. Qantas 406.
Jetstar 502, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. Jetstar 502.
Air Junior coming in underneath
Ground.
us.
Qantas 151 ready to taxi.
Qantas 151, taxi to runway 27 via Echo.
Taxi to runway 27 via Echo. Qantas 151.
Emirates getting ready to rotate. Off
Ground,
to
Jetstar
Dubai.
502 with information hotel, requesting push and start.
That's impressive. Rotated before the other runway. Qantas 406 cleared for takeoff, runway 27. Jetstar 832, line up and wait, runway 34. Qantas 408, pushback approved, facing north. Jetstar 792, taxi to runway 34 via Alpha.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 27. Qantas
Mr. Air
406.
Junior.
Line up and wait. Runway 34. Jetstar 832.
Taxi to runway
I thought
34.
they normally
Via
go.
Alpha. Jetstar 792.
I thought they normally went on the other
Ground.
side.
Jetstar
Not that one.
792 ready
Okay.
to taxi.
That's alright. Okay, Qantas 408. Qantas 408, pushback approved, facing north. Another one off to Sydney.
Qantas 408 with information hotel, requesting push and start.
Emirates 67 Mike Super, contact departure.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er, Emirates 67 Mike Super. Good
Jetstar
morning.
832, cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Cleared for takeoff.
Jetstar
Runway
502,
34.
taxi to runway
Jetstar
34.
832.
Taxi to runway 34.
Jetstar
Jetstar
701,
502.
pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved facing west.
Qantas
Jetstar 701.
408, pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved facing north.
I swear I did that.
Qantas 408.
The
Ground,
Jetstar
Jetstar 502 ready to taxi.
A32, Jetstar
Ground.
A321 Neo
Jetstar
heading off
701 with
to
information
Proserpine.
hotel. Requesting push and start.
Qantas 151, line up and wait, runway 27. That would be the
Line up and
737-800
wait.
heading off
Runway
to
27.
New Zealand.
Qantas 151.
Velocity 807, line up and wait, runway 34. Qantas 406, contact departure. It's a lot busier than
Line
I
up
thought it
and
was
wait.
going to be for a
Runway
6:30 start.
34. Velocity 807.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er. Qantas 406. Good morning.
Good morning. The next departure on runway 34 is the 636 Virgin service to Sydney, 737-800.
Ground.
What do you mean
Qantas
talk
767
as
heavy
if
with
I
information
am
hotel.
ATC?
Requesting push and start.
Oh, ATC in farming sim. Ah. Qantas 151 cleared for takeoff, runway 27. Jetstar 832, contact departure.
Cleared for
Qantas
takeoff.
767
Runway 27.
heavy.
Qantas
Pushback approved,
151.
facing north. Ooh, I've been on this service.
Melbourne departure on
This is the one to
118.9er.
Perth.
Jetstar 832. Good morning. Pushback approved facing north. Qantas 767 heavy.
Ground. Qantas 408 ready to taxi.
Qantas 408, taxi to runway 27. Velocity 807, cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Taxi to runway 27.
Jetstar
Qantas
701, taxi
408.
to runway 34.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 34. Velocity 807.
Jetstar 792, line up and wait, runway 34. Not a lot of arrivals
Taxi to
coming
runway
in
34.
at the moment. A lot of
Jetstar
departures out. though.
701. Line up and wait. Runway 34. Jetstar 792. Ground. Jetstar 701 ready to taxi.
Qantas 151, contact departure. You're gone.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er. Qantas 151. Good morning.
Oh, streaming down. The next departure from runway 34 will be the Jetstar service. JBSU. What's JBSU? I've got a mental blank. Oh, YBSU. Sunshine Coast. Jetstar 792, cleared for takeoff, runway 34. Velocity 807, contact departure. As you head over the northern
Cleared
suburbs
for
of
takeoff.
Melbourne.
Runway 34. Jetstar
Qantas
792.
408, line up and wait, runway 27. Sydney bound.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er. Velocity 807. Good morning.
Line up and wait. Runway 27. Qantas
Jetstar
408.
502, line up and wait, runway 34. Ooh, the Perth service.
Line up and wait. Runway
Qantas
34.
767,
Jetstar 502.
heavy. Taxi to runway 27. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to make you go...
Taxi to runway 27. Qantas
Yeah.
767 heavy.
Qantas 767 heavy, taxi to runway 34 via Echo Alpha.
Taxi to runway 34 via Echo Alpha. Qantas 767 heavy.
This is the
Ground,
exact path
Qantas
that I took the
767
last time
heavy
I went
ready
to
to
Perth.
taxi.
And I think I was even at that gate. Was I at gate 1? Yes, I was at gate 1. Jetstar 792, contact departure. It's a very long
Melbourne
taxi
departure on
from gate 1
118.9er.
down to
Jetstar
runway
792.
34.
Good morning.
Qantas 408 cleared for takeoff, runway 27.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 27. Qantas 408.
Off you go to Sydney. And the winner is Shidano. Well, Jetstar 701's taking its time. Don't send them down Sierra, obviously. And we've got a Jetstar service heading to Sydney, an A320. Jetstar 502, cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 34.
The dogs are
Jetstar
as
502.
excited as I am to be playing Melbourne. Eh? Aren't you? Eh? Yeah. Gate 58 Alpha. Cool. Let's head down to T4. Jetstar 701, line up and wait, runway 34.
Line up and wait, runway 34, Jetstar 701.
Adjust the blinds, the sun is coming in. Whew. Qantas 408, contact departure. How does the airspace look?
Melbourne departure on 118.9er. Qantas
Nice.
408. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Can we have some arrivals, please? That would be nice. There'll be no planes left at the airport. Jetstar 701, cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34, Jetstar 701.
Jetstar 502, contact departure.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er. Jetstar 502. Good morning.
Looking forward to the new voices for TS.
Ground.
Yes,
Rex
me too.
3513 with information hotel. Requesting push and start.
Rex 3513, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved facing south. Rex
Went
3513.
too fast. Rex, sub 340, heading to Devonport. It's going south. Jetstar 701, contact departure.
Melbourne departure on
Should we send it for a tour of
118.9er,
Melbourne
Jetstar 701.
by going out on 3-4?
Good morning.
Or should we send it up to 2-7 so it can go straight down to Tasmania? What should we do? Shouldn't really pick on Rex. Rex is in trouble. Let's go a little bit closer. Look at that for a view. It's about to have an A330-200 right behind it.
Ground. Rex 3513 ready to taxi.
I think we'll make them go a tour of the city. Rex 3513, taxi to runway 34.
Taxi to runway 34. Rex 3513.
You see the lights of the A330 behind it. Did I set up... Did I? Yes, I did. I did. We have one down at 3-4. God, look at the glare. Not too much happening at the airport at the moment. Bit of a lull before 7 AM.
Ground, velocity 307 with information hotel. Requesting push and start.
Where would you be? Velocity 307, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. Velocity 307.
Ooh. We have got an arrival coming in on runway 27. It would be an A220-300 coming in from Canberra. Politicians are arriving in Melbourne early. I'm zoomed in as far as I can. Oh yeah. Just a little bit dark. Rex 3513 cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34, Rex 3513.
Off you go to Devonport. Go, go, go. Can't wait for the sun to rise. Qantas Perth-bound service will need to wait a little bit.
Ground, velocity 307 ready to taxi.
Where did we get you? Velocity 307, taxi to runway 34 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 34 via Alpha. Velocity
Qantas 767 heavy, line up and wait, runway 34.
Line up and wait, runway 34. Qantas 767 heavy.
A big girl.
Tower, Q-Link 1549er on final 27.
Thanks, Oliver. Thanks for popping in, man. Rightio. How far out is Q-Link? Wow. Q-Link. That's fine. Rex. Qantas 767 heavy, cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34. Qantas 767 heavy.
Q-Link 1549er, cleared to land, runway 27.
Clear to land, runway 27. Q-Link 1549er.
Rex 3513, contact departure.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er, Rex 3513. Good morning.
Good morning. We've got Perth-bound service on its way. I would have to say, flying the Melbourne to Perth service and then flying back is more taxing than going overseas. I think it's the 3-hour time difference. It's just, whew, that's crazy. One country, 3 hours time difference. You see Velocity, the Virgin service, coming down this way. Heading off to Brisbane.
Ground, Qantas 410 with information hotel, requesting push and start.
Qantas 410, pushback approved, facing north. And the winner is
Pushback
Sydney.
approved, facing north.
Another
Qantas
737-800.
410.
All of the 737s are being gradually replaced by A321s. Switching to Airbus. Qantas is. That was a little bit of Star Wars there. Qantas 767 Heavy. Contact departure. Let's head back
Melbourne
to...
departure on 118.9er. Qantas
Head back to the
767 Heavy.
international.
Good morning.
Let's activate that. The A220, Airbus A220 coming in over the eastern suburbs. Or northern eastern.
Ground, velocity 811 with information hotel, requesting push
Heading
and
to
start.
Sydney. Velocity 811, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. Velocity 811.
Velocity 811.
Ground, Qantas 604 with information hotel, requesting push and start.
Ground, Qantas 410 ready to taxi.
Qantas 410, taxi to runway 27. Qantas 604, pushback approved, facing north.
Taxi to runway 27, Qantas 410.
Another 737-800
Pushback
heading
approved,
off to
facing north.
Brisbane.
Qantas 604.
Velocity 307 is nearing runway 34. Velocity 307, line up and wait, runway 34. And then you can head
Line
off
up
to
and wait.
Brisbane.
Runway 34. Velocity
Oh,
307.
we've got a Thai Heavy coming in. Cool. Which livery is this going to be? Is it going to be the red livery or the green livery? I am curious. Red or green?
Ground, velocity 811 ready to taxi.
Velocity 811, taxi to runway 34 via Alpha. That's looking red to me.
Taxi to runway 34 via Alpha. Velocity 811.
It is red. Is it the Aboriginal or just the normal? No, it's just normal. Qantas 410, line up and wait, runway 27.
Line up and wait, runway 27, Qantas 410.
Velocity 307, cleared for takeoff, runway 34. Is this our first arrival on 27?
Cleared
I
for
think it is.
takeoff. Runway 34. Velocity 307.
Ground,
Qantas 604.
604 ready to taxi.
Too early. Qantas 604, taxi to runway 27.
Taxi to runway 27. Qantas 604.
I'm actually happy with that path. Nice. Everything's just moving so smoothly. Alright, we've got Qantas. Qantas heading off to Sydney. The 6:58 service. Oh, that's not too bad. 4 minutes.
Tower, Thai 465 heavy on final 34.
Oh, very nice. Q-Link 1549er, taxi to terminal via Echo.
Taxi to terminal via Echo. Q-Link
Qantas
1549er.
410, cleared for takeoff, runway 27.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, Qantas 410.
Can we zoom in anymore? No, we can't. Probably can if we went like...
Ground. Jetstar 31 with information India, requesting push and start.
Ooh. Jetstar 31, pushback approved, facing east.
Pushback approved facing east.
Where are you heading
Jetstar
to?
31.
You are heading off to Denpasar, Bali. An A321neo. Velocity 307, contact departure. Good boy.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er, velocity 307. Good morning.
Good morning. Okay. Thai 465 heavy, cleared to land, runway 34.
Clear to land, runway 34, Thai 465 heavy.
An A350-900 coming in from Bangkok. Qantas 604, cleared for takeoff, runway 27. Qantas 410, contact departure. Q-Link 1549er, cross runway 34.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 27. Qantas 604.
Melbourne
Qantas
departure on
604.
118.9er, Qantas 410. Good morning.
Good morning.
Cross runway 34. Q-Link 1549er.
Ground. Jetstar 31 ready to taxi.
Jetstar. Jetstar 31, taxi to runway 27.
Taxi to runway 27. Jetstar 31.
Jetstar 31, hold short, Echo.
Hold short of taxiway Echo.
Taxiway
Jetstar 31.
Echo. Big one coming in. Nice. Off you go, Jetstar. Jetstar 31, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Jetstar 31.
Qantas 604, contact departure.
Melbourne departure
Jetstar
on
31,
118.9er, Qantas 604. Good morning.
Continue
go.
taxi.
You're
Jetstar
going in
31.
there, so... Oh, there we go.
Ground,
Why does it go
queue
so
link
fast?
1568 with Information India, requesting push and start.
Oh yeah. Jetstar 31, line up and wait, runway 27. Well, we should actually
Line
be
up and wait.
here
Runway 27.
for
Jetstar
the
31.
arrival of Q-Link 1568, standby.
Roger, queue link 1568.
Tower. Velocity
Airbus
800 on final 27.
A350-900 from Bangkok. Velocity 811, line up and wait, runway 34.
Line up and wait. Runway 34. Velocity 811.
You're getting off at Foxtrot. Jetstar 31, cleared for takeoff, runway 27.
Clear for takeoff. Runway 27. Jetstar 31.
Plane spotting. The Melbourne flyer location.
Ground. Qantas 412 with Information India, requesting push and start.
Ooh. Thai 465 heavy, taxi to terminal. Q-Link 1568, pushback approved, facing north. Qantas 412, standby.
Taxi to terminal. Thai 465 heavy.
Let's switch to the international
Pushback
terminal.
approved,
Here we
facing
go.
north. Queue link 1568.
Got a bit of contention down the bottom.
Roger. Qantas
Oh, you're going to
412.
go that way. Okay. Velocity 811, cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 34. Velocity 811.
Jetstar on its way to Bali. Where's velocity heading? To Sydney. Ooh, a 7... Is that
Ground. Velocity 3090 with Information India, requesting push and start.
That would be a Boeing 737 MAX 8. One of the newer fleet. Oh, nice. Off it goes to Sydney. I didn't realise they were doing them on Sydney yet. Cool. Back to Thai. Velocity 3090, pushback approved, facing west. Another 737 MAX 8.
Pushback approved, facing west. Velocity 3090.
In comes Thai. Jetstar 31, contact departure.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er. Jetstar 31.
Decimal niner.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ground, queue link 1568 ready to taxi.
Velocity 800, cleared to land, runway 27.
Clear to land. Runway 27.
A Boeing
Velocity
737-800
800.
coming in from Sydney.
Tower, velocity
Will be the
136
next
on
arrival
final
on
27.
runway 27. Q-Link 1568, taxi to runway 27. Velocity 811, contact departure.
Taxi to runway 27. Queue link
Ooh,
1568.
Japan Air, One World.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er.
Just saw that out of the
Velocity
corner of the
811.
screen.
Good morning.
Good morning. Qantas 412, pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved
Velocity
facing north.
1361.
Qantas
Continue approach,
412.
runway 27.
Roger. Runway 27.
Ooh,
Velocity
we will get to see
1361.
the Singapore Airlines.
Ground.
Nice.
Velocity 309 are ready to taxi.
Velocity 309, taxi to runway 2. Velocity 309, taxi to runway 34 via Alpha.
Negative. Runway not found. Velocity 309er.
That's because I stopped myself
Taxi to
short.
runway 34 via Alpha. Velocity 309er.
In comes the Sydney Sydney arrival. November Alpha. And November Victor.
Ground. Qantas 412 ready to taxi.
Qantas 412, taxi to runway 27. Q-Link 1568, line up and wait, runway 27.
Taxi to runway 27. Qantas 412.
Line up and wait, runway 27. Q-Link 1568.
Nice, 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 very nice. Velocity 1361. Nope, stand by. Q-Link 1568, cleared for takeoff, runway 27.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 27.
Oh, wow.
Q-Link 1568.
Velocity,
Q-Link 1290 on final 34.
Velocity's going full length. Interesting. He'll come off as the other one takes off. And then as soon as Q-Link is on the roll, beautiful. Oh, we've got a Q-Link coming in on 34 as well. Velocity 1361, cleared to land, runway 27. Velocity 800, taxi to terminal via Echo Victor.
Cleared to land. Runway 27. Velocity 1361.
Taxi to terminal via Echo Victor. Velocity 800.
Q-Link 1290, cleared to land, runway 34.
Clear to land, runway 34. Q-Link 1290.
The next arrival on runway 34 will be the Qantas service, an Airbus A220-300 in from Cambridge. Next arrival on runway 27 will be the Virgin service, a Boeing 737-800 in from Launceston, Tasmania. Q-Link 1568, contact departure.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er, Q-Link 1568. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Qantas 412, line up and wait, runway 27.
Line up and wait. Runway 27. Qantas 412.
Tower, Qantas 401 on final 27.
Velocity 800, cross runway 34.
Cross runway 34. Velocity 800.
Velocity 309, line up and wait, runway 34. Next
Line up and
departure
wait,
from runway
34.
34
Velocity 309.
will be a Boeing 737 MAX 8 heading to Brisbane. Velocity 309, cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 34. Velocity 309.
Velocity 1361, taxi to terminal via Mike, Echo, Victor. Probably
Taxi
should
to
have said
terminal
Mike, Echo,
via
Victor,
Mike,
Golf. but
Echo, Victor, velocity 1361.
Qantas patiently sitting there waiting. Qantas 401, cleared to land, runway 27.
Cleared to land, runway 27, Qantas 401.
Next arrival in on runway 27 will be the Qantas service from Sydney, a Boeing 737-800. The workhorse of the Qantas fleet, and the Virgin fleet too. But come on, rotate, rotate. Qantas 412 cleared for takeoff, runway 27.
Cleared for takeoff.
See, I could
runway
have got Qantas
27.
moving a little bit
Qantas
earlier, but that's
412.
okay. No big stress. A little bit of haze this morning, looks like. Velocity 309, contact departure. Alright,
Melbourne
Q-Link
departure
should
on
be touching down now.
118.9. Velocity 309. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Ground, velocity 211 with information India, requesting push and start.
Velocity 211, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback
West.
approved facing west. Velocity 211.
I look at velocity just sitting there
Tower,
waiting.
Jetstar
Isn't that
501 on final 27.
nice? Q-Link will come off at Foxtrot, hopefully. Qantas 412, contact departure. Jetstar 501, continue approach, runway 27. Cool.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er, Qantas 412. Good morning.
Q-Link 1290, taxi to terminal via Echo.
Roger, runway 27. Jetstar 501.
Taxi to terminal via Echo. Q-Link 1290.
Should have sent you Tango. Q-Link 1290, taxi to terminal via Tango. No, missed it. Oh
Taxi
no,
to
got it,
terminal
got it,
via Tango.
Got it.
Q-Link 1290.
Velocity 1361, cross runway 34.
Cross runway 34. Velocity 1361.
Cool. Gee, Look at you powering down there. Until you start getting near the gate. Singapore Airlines with its nav lights on.
Ground, velocity 211 ready to taxi.
Velocity 211, taxi to runway 34 via Alpha. Now you slowed down, didn't you?
Taxi to runway 34 via Alpha. Velocity 211.
Virgin is going to head down that way. We've got Qantas. Arrival from Sydney. Boeing 737-800. And not far behind it is a Jetstar service. Also in from Sydney. Jetstar 501, cleared to land, runway 27.
Clear to land,
Qantas going to
runway
go all
27.
the way to Mike.
Jetstar 501.
November. Loving this. Absolutely loving this.
Ground, Jetstar 504 with information India, requesting push and start.
Oh yeah, really? Jetstar 504. Pushback approved, facing west. In the
Pushback
all
approved,
orange
facing west.
livery.
Jetstar 504.
Tower, velocity 1313 on final 34.
Yep. Qantas 401. Taxi to the intersection of Echo and Papa. Via Mike, Echo.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of Taxiway Echo and Papa via Mike,
Papa.
Echo. Qantas 401.
All the way down there, we've got A220 heading to the gate. Velocity 1313, cleared to land, runway 34.
Cleared to land, runway 34, velocity 1313.
Jetstar 501 service in from Sydney on runway 27 is an Airbus A320. I think we'll get the Virgin service out.
Ground, velocity 677 with information India, requesting push and start.
Velocity 677, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved facing west, velocity 677.
Ground, Jetstar 504 ready to taxi.
Qantas 401, cross runway 34.
Cross runway 34, Qantas 401.
Okay. Velocity 211, cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Cleared for takeoff.
A 737-800
Velocity
heading off
211.
to Adelaide. Nice short flight to Adelaide. I think it takes about 50 minutes from memory. 50 minutes or an hour, thereabouts.
Tower,
It's not long
Cathay
at all.
135 heavy on
Cathay.
final 34.
Jetstar 504, taxi to runway 34 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 34
Ooh,
via
Jetstar.
Alpha. Jetstar 504.
Jetstar 501, taxi to the intersection of Victor and Yankee via Victor.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of Taxiway Victor and Yankee via Victor. Jetstar 501.
YouTube keeps dropping people. It's weird. Go, Velocity. You got this, son. Ooh, Cathay. Cathay 135 Heavy. Continue approach, runway 34.
Roger, runway 34, Cathay 135 Heavy.
135
Ground.
Heavy.
Velocity 677 ready to taxi.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay, velocity 1313, next arrival on runway 34 is in from Cambridge, a 737-800. Velocity 677, taxi to runway 34 via Alpha. Qantas 401, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to runway 34 via Alpha. Velocity 677.
I did not give Jetstar clearance
Taxi
to
to
cross that
terminal.
runway.
Qantas 401.
Lucky that did not cause a go around. Velocity 211, contact departure. I did
Melbourne
not give
departure
that
on
clearance to cross
118.9er.
runway.
Velocity 211. Good morning.
No, I did not. I just checked the log. I did not. Velocity 813, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved, facing west.
Really not happy with that.
Tower, Q link 50
Cathay
Delta on
135
final
Heavy,
27.
clear to land runway 34. The Cathay service
Cleared
is
to
an
land, runway
A350-900
34.
in
Cathay
from
135
Hong
Heavy.
Kong. No surprises there. Hey.
Ground. Velocity 813 with information.
Jetstar
Juliet.
504, cleared for
Requesting
immediate
push and
takeoff, runway
start.
34. The
Clear for
Jetstar
immediate takeoff.
service
Runway 34.
departing on runway
Jetstar
34
504.
is heading to Sydney, an Airbus A320 in the all-orange livery. Where is Velocity going? Velocity 1313, taxi to the intersection of Victor and Golf via Victor. Can you spin?
Taxi and hold at the intersection of Taxiway Victor and Golf via Victor. Velocity 1313.
Probably could have said Alpha and Golf. It's all good. Q-Link 50 Delta. Clear to land, runway 27.
Cleared to land, runway 27. Q link 50 Delta.
It would be a -8 coming in from Devonport. The next arrival on runway 27. Yep, timeout.
Ground. Velocity 813 ready to
Jetstar
taxi.
501, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal.
Velocity
Jetstar
813,
501.
taxi to runway 34 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 34 via Alpha. Velocity 813.
Nice rotation, nice and early. Low fares. Off it goes. Jetstar Orange. Okay, the A350-900 coming in. Let's make this happen. Let's make it happen. Love it, love it, love it.
Ground. Singapore 248 Heavy with information Juliet, requesting push and start.
Jetstar 504, contact departure. Gee, that was a late touchdown.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er, Jetstar 504. Good morning.
Good morning. It's not busy enough to use Juliet, so
77 Delta on
occasionally,
27.
if the airport is busy, they will also use Juliet and Kilo for departures. Oh, look at that baby coming in nice and shiny. Velocity 1313, taxi to terminal. Singapore 248 Heavy, pushback approved, facing west.
Taxi to terminal, velocity 1313.
Whoa, rapid exit. How
Pushback
far
approved
off do you
facing
want
west.
to go?
Singapore 248 Heavy.
Cathay 135 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Tango. Whoa, hang on.
Taxi to terminal.
Cathay 135
via
Heavy,
Tango.
taxi to terminal via
Cathay
Victor.
135 Heavy.
Woo.
Taxi to terminal via Victor. Cathay 135 Heavy.
Velocity 677, cleared for takeoff, runway 34. 737
Cleared
800
for takeoff,
heading
runway
to
34.
Perth.
Velocity 677.
Oof. That would be a long old haul in that one. Trying to think, have I done that one? Have I done that in a Virgin? Maybe. Maybe. In you come, in you come. We've got Singapore pushing back beside us as well. There she is. A350-900 as well. That one is heading to
Singapore
Changi.
248 Heavy ready to taxi.
Singapore. We might just wait for a little bit.
Ground, Japan Air 774 Heavy with information
the
Juliet,
One World in front of us.
requesting push and start.
Q-Link 77 Delta, cleared to land, runway 27. Japan Air 774 Heavy, pushback approved, facing west. Singapore 248 Heavy, taxi to runway 34 via Alpha.
Clear
Next
to
arrival
land,
in
runway
on
27.
runway 27
Q-Link 77 Delta.
is the Qantas
Pushback
service
approved facing
in from
west.
Mildura,
Japan Air
Victoria,
774
right
Heavy.
up on the border between Victoria
Taxi
and New
to
South
runway
Wales.
34 via Alpha.
It is a
Singapore 248 Heavy.
Velocity 813, cleared for takeoff, runway 34. Velocity 813.
Cleared for takeoff, runway
A737-800
Velocity
heading off to
813.
Sydney. Velocity 677, contact departure. Cool.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er, velocity 677. Good morning.
Good morning. Q-Link 50 Delta. Taxi to the intersection of Papa and Echo via Mike Echo.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of Taxiway Papa and Echo via Mike Echo. Q-Link 50 Delta.
Singapore on its way out. Have I done this one?
Q-Link 50 Delta, are you sure this is the most logical routing?
Q-Link 50 Delta, taxi to the intersection of Papa and Echo via Echo.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of Taxiway Papa and Echo
Oh,
via
that was a quick
Echo.
pushback.
Q-Link 50 Delta.
A 787
Ground.
900
Japan
Dreamliner.
Air 774 Heavy ready to taxi.
Japan Air 774 Heavy, taxi to runway 34 via Alpha. Heading to
Taxi to
Chiba.
runway 34 via Alpha. Japan Air 774
Chiba
Heavy.
in Japan. Very nice indeed. We should have the Q-Link -8 coming in, spinning its little turboprops. So excited for this. Velocity 813, contact departure.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er, velocity 813. Good morning.
Good morning.
Tower. Q-Link 70 Delta on final 27.
Wee. Qantas 414, pushback approved, facing north. I got in before you did, sorry.
Pushback approved facing north.
Is this one going to
Qantas
stop or is it going to go
414?
through? Hopefully it stops.
Ground. Qantas 414 with information Juliet.
It stopped.
Requesting push and start.
Q-Link 50 Delta, cross runway 34.
Cross runway 34. Q-Link 50 Delta.
Q-Link 77 Delta, taxi to the intersection of Papa and Echo via Echo.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of Taxiway Papa and Echo
Oh,
via
nice.
Echo. Q-Link 77 Delta.
The two competitors are heading out. The A350-900
Ground.
and the
Jetstar
787.
972 with information Juliet.
900.
Requesting push and start.
Q-Link 70 Delta. Cleared to land, runway 27.
Clear to land. Runway 27. Q-Link 70 Delta.
Another -8, another Qantas -8 coming in from Launceston, Tasmania. Jetstar 972, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. Jetstar 972.
We've got the Sydney bound service down below us. Qantas. Is China Southern getting ready to go
Ground.
out at all?
Qantas 414 ready to taxi.
Qantas 414, taxi to runway 27.
Taxi to runway 27. Qantas 414.
Qantas 414. Right. Q-Link 77 Delta, cross runway 34.
Cross runway 34. Q-Link 77 Delta.
Tower, Q-Link 1996 on final 27.
Whew, look at the speed that
Ground.
Qantas 414
Malino
is going.
178 with information Juliet. Requesting push and start.
Malindo, nice. Qantas 414 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 27.
Q-Link
Qantas
50 Delta, taxi
414.
to terminal.
Taxi to terminal.
Q-Link
Q-Link
77
50
taxi
Delta.
to terminal. Malindo.
Ground. Jetstar 972 ready to taxi.
Little thing hiding in there. Malindo 178, pushback approved, facing west. Jetstar 972, taxi to runway 34 at Juliet.
Pushback approved facing west. Malino 178.
Let's head down to
Taxi to runway 34
T4.
at Juliet. Jetstar
Singapore
972.
248 heavy, cleared for takeoff runway 34.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34. Singapore 248 heavy.
Jetstar 733, pushback approved, facing west. Q-Link 77 Delta, taxi to terminal.
Pushback approved facing west. Jetstar 733.
Taxi to terminal. Q-Link 77 Delta.
Qantas on its way out. Singapore is going.
Ground. Jetstar
Oh, it's
733 with
taking a while.
information Juliet. Requesting push and start.
Hopefully it gets out before the Q-Link comes in. It's going to be tight. It's going to be very, very tight. We got this. We do. Singapore 2. Oh no, you're already on roll. It's okay. Qantas 414, contact departure.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er. Qantas 414. Good morning.
Japan Air 774 heavy, line up and wait, runway 34.
Line up and wait. Runway 34. Japan Air 774 heavy.
Jetstar 972 in
Ground.
front of us.
Malino 178 ready for taxi.
We've got two Q-Links coming in pretty close. We may not get Japan Air out in time. Go Singapore. You got this. You got this, buddy. Rotate any day now. Preferably before runway 27. Yes! Amazing. Woof! We've got Q-Link about to touch down. Oh, look at that. Amazing. We've got the Qantas
Ground.
Dash 8
Jetstar
underneath it.
733 ready to taxi.
Japan Air 774 heavy, cleared for takeoff runway 34.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 34. Japan Air
Jetstar
774 heavy.
733, taxi to runway 34 at Juliet.
Taxi to runway 34
Malindo
at Juliet.
178,
Jetstar
taxi to
733.
runway 34 via Alpha. Q-Link 19906, cleared to land, runway 27. Qantas Embraer
Taxi to runway
190
34
coming
via Alpha.
in from
Malino 178.
Newcastle.
Cleared to land.
Singapore
Runway
248 heavy,
27.
contact departure.
Q-Link 19906.
Jetstar 972, line up and wait, runway 34. Q-Link 70 Delta, taxi to the intersection of Papa and Echo via Echo. Ooh, Japan
Melbourne
Air
departure
rotated a
on
lot earlier.
118.9.
Look at that.
Singapore 248 heavy. Good morning.
Beautiful. Oh, we've got
Line
a
up and
retro
wait.
Qatar.
Runway 34. Jetstar 972.
Very nice. Very nice
Taxi
indeed.
and hold at the intersection of Taxiway Papa and Echo via Echo. Q-Link 70 Delta.
Nice.
Ground. Velocity 815 with information Juliet. Requesting push and start.
Velocity 815, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. Velocity
West.
815.
Q-Link coming in over the top. Oh, he's coming in hot. He's coming in hot. Get that pencil plane on the ground. Japan Air 774 heavy, contact departure. Jetstar 972, cleared for takeoff, runway 34. Ooh.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er, Japan Air 774 Heavy. Good morning.
Jetstar service to Perth.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 34. Jetstar 972.
Tower, Rex 3554 on final 27.
Jetstar 733, line up and wait, runway 34. Ooh, is Q-Link
Line
gonna
up
hold?
and wait, runway 34. Jetstar 733.
Yes, it did. It behaved. Nice. Feels so good to be operating my home airport. Love it. Absolutely love it. Is Jetstar rotated yet? Not yet. Before the runway? On the runway.
Ground. Velocity
Q-Link
815
70
ready to
Delta,
taxi.
cross runway 34. Q-Link 19996, taxi to the intersection of Papa and Echo via Echo. Huh?
Taxi and hold at the
Q-Link
intersection of
70
Taxiway Papa
Delta,
and Echo
cross runway
via
34.
Echo. Q-Link 19906.
Cross runway 34. Q-Link 70
Rex
Delta.
3554, cleared to land, runway 27.
Cleared to land, runway 27. Rex 3554.
Saab 340 coming in from Burnie will be the next arrival on runway 27. Jetstar 733, cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34. Jetstar 733.
Heading off to Launceston. Tour of the city, much?
Ground. Q-Link
Jetstar
1512 with
972,
information
contact
Juliet.
departure.
Requesting push and start.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er.
Velocity 815,
Jetstar
taxi to runway
972.
34
Good morning.
via Alpha. Where are you going?
Taxi to runway 34
Q-Link
via Alpha.
1512, pushback
Velocity
approved,
815.
facing north. Q-Link 1512, Pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved facing north. Q-Link 1512.
Ooh.
Tower, New Zealand 213 on final 34.
New Zealand 213, cleared to land, runway 34.
Cleared to land, runway
Q-Link
34. New Zealand
1996,
213.
cross runway 34. Q-Link 70 Delta, taxi to terminal. Jetstar 733, contact departure. We've got
Cross
downhill
runway
velocity.
34. Q-Link 19906.
Taxi to
Malindo.
terminal. Q-Link 70 Delta.
Malindo 178, cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er, Jetstar 733. Good morning.
Is it time
Clear for
to move
takeoff.
to the tower
Runway
yet?
34. Malindo 178.
Is it time to move to the tower yet? Still a bit hazy.
Tower, Rex 3752 on final 27.
Another Rex. The next arrival on runway 34 is the Air New Zealand service, an A320
Ground.
Neo.
Q-Link
in from
1512 ready to
Christchurch.
taxi.
Q-Link 1512, taxi to runway 27.
Taxi to runway
Q-Link
27.
1996,
Q-Link
taxi to
1512.
terminal. And back to Malindo.
Taxi to terminal. Q-Link 19906.
Rex. Rex is going to come in on November, I reckon. Malindo.
Ground. Velocity at 17 with information kilo. Requesting push and start.
Velocity 817, pushback approved, facing west. Yeah, buddy.
Pushback approved facing
Nice
west.
rotation.
Velocity at 17.
Nice rotation. Nice and early. We've got Rex coming in. Can't see the other one yet. Can we? Nope, can't see the other one yet.
Ground. Qantas 416 with information kilo, requesting push and start.
Qantas 416, pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved facing north. Qantas 416.
Malindo 178, contact departure.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er, Malindo 178. Good morning.
Q-Link 1512, line up and wait, runway 27.
Line up and wait. Runway
Do you actually want to
27.
touch down or what?
Q-Link 1512.
Wow. See, if you had have touched down a lot sooner, you could have got off at Echo. Echo Victor. Get your runways right, your taxiways right, Gilbee. Get them right. From the start, you won't get better than TileMart. No, I'm not sponsored by TileMart. If anyone wants to sponsor
Ground.
me, no
Velocity
issues.
at 17 ready to taxi.
Velocity 817, taxi to runway 34 via Alpha. Q-Link 1512 cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 27. Rex 3554, taxi to ramp via Alpha. In comes our Air
Taxi
New
to runway
Zealand
34
flight.
via Alpha. Velocity at 17.
Hopefully Q-Link
Cleared
crosses
for
the
immediate
threshold.
takeoff. Runway 27. Q-Link 1512.
Come on, Q-Link.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha. Reds 3554.
Should be
Ground.
okay.
Qantas 416 ready to taxi.
Oh. Perfection on a plate. Perfection. Qantas 416, taxi to runway 27. Rex 3752, cleared to land for runway 27.
Taxi to
Velocity
runway 27.
815, line up and wait, runway
Qantas 416.
Next departure on
Clear
runway
to land,
34
runway
is
27.
the Virgin
Rex
Australia
3752.
service to Sydney.
Line up and wait.
In
Runway
a 737
34. Velocity at 15.
Ooh, Jetstar.
Ground, Jetstar 664 with information Kilo, requesting push and start.
Jetstar 664, pushback approved, facing west. West.
Pushback approved facing west.
New
Jetstar
Zealand 213,
664.
taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. New Zealand 213.
Go for it. You got this. Q-Link 1512, contact departure. Rex 3554, cross runway 34. Velocity 815, cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er. Q-Link 1512.
Qantas 171,
Good
standby.
morning.
Cross runway 34. Rex 3554.
Did I not clear you?
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 34.
Obviously not.
Velocity at 15.
The next arrival
Roger.
in
Qantas
on
171.
runway 27 is the Rex service from Mount Gambier, South Australia.
Ground.
In a
Qantas
Saab
171 with
340.
information Kilo, requesting push and start.
Mount Gambier, South Australia. Woo! Okay, velocity, are you going to rotate? Yes, you are. You are airborne. Love it, love it, love it. In comes the Rex.
Tower,
Saab.
velocity 804
Qantas
on final
416.
27.
Line up and wait, runway 27. Qantas 171, pushback approved, facing east. Velocity 815, contact departure.
Line up and wait, runway 27. Qantas 416.
How are we going?
Pushback approved facing east. Qantas 171.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er. Velocity at 15. Good morning.
Qantas 416, cleared for takeoff, runway 27. Jetstar 664, taxi to runway 34 via Alpha.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 27.
Rex
Qantas
3752,
416.
taxi to ramp via Alpha. Next departure from
Taxi to runway 34
27
via Alpha.
is the
Jetstar
Sydney
664.
service
Taxi to ramp
in a
via
737-800.
Rex 3752.
Qantas 418, pushback approved, facing north. Can we get velocity
Pushback
out?
approved
Yes, we
facing
can.
north. Qantas 418.
Next departure from runway 34 will be the
Jetstar 664 ready
Virgin
to
Australia
taxi.
Sydney service, the 748 in a
Ground.
Boeing
Qantas
737
418 with information Kilo.
Max 8.
Requesting push and start.
Velocity 817, cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34. Velocity 817.
Go, you good thing. Velocity 804, cleared to land, runway 27.
Cleared to land, runway 27, velocity 804.
Ground, Qantas 171 ready to taxi.
Qantas 171, taxi to runway 27.
Taxi to runway 27.
Jetstar
Qantas
got out
171.
before Rex made it there. Qantas 416, contact departure.
Melbourne departure on
Melbourne
118.9er.
departure.
Qantas 416. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Ground. Qantas 418 ready to taxi.
Tower, Qantas 80 heavy on final 34.
Qantas 80. Ooh. Qantas 418, taxi to runway 27.
Taxi to runway 27.
Rex
Qantas
3752,
418.
cross runway 34. Qantas 80 heavy, cleared to land, runway 34.
Cross runway
Velocities,
34. Rex
velocity.
3752.
Virgin Australia service
Cleared to
from
land,
Sydney.
runway 34. Qantas 80 heavy.
737-800 coming in on runway 27. Velocity 817, contact departure. The next arrival
Melbourne
on
departure on
runway
118.9er.
34
Velocity
will be
817.
the Qantas
Good morning.
A330-300
Tower,
service
velocity
in
252 on
from
final 27.
Chiba in Japan. Jetstar 664, cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34. Jetstar 664.
Jetstar A320 heading off to Ulara. Okay, we've got the Velocity Virgin Australia Sydney service coming in. And then we'll try and get, I think we'll get 171 out to Wellington, New Zealand, 737-800 as the next departure on
Tower,
runway 27.
Qantas 670 on final 34.
Whoa. We got him coming now.
Ground,
Velocity.
Qatari 61 Victor heavy with information Kilo.
Ooh.
Requesting push and start.
Qatari 61 Victor Heavy, pushback approved, facing west. Qantas 171, line up and wait, runway 27. Virgin, are you
Pushback
going
approved,
full
facing
length?
west.
Are you going to go Mike?
Qatari 61
You're
Victor
going too
heavy.
fast, you're going to go Mike. Yep.
Line up and wait. Runway 27. Qantas 171.
Right.
Tower, velocity 2049 final 27.
Whoa. Velocity 252, cleared to land, runway 27. Qantas 171, cleared for takeoff, runway 27. Jetstar 664, contact departure.
Cleared to land, runway 27, velocity 252.
The next arrival on runway 27
Cleared for
is
takeoff.
the
Runway
Virgin
27.
service
Qantas
from
171.
Canberra, a Boeing
Melbourne departure
737-800.
on 118.9er, Jetstar 664. Good morning.
Good morning, and we've got the Qatar Airways retro livery pushing back even. Velocity 804, taxi to the intersection of Alpha and Golf via Victor.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of taxiway Alpha and Golf via Victor. Velocity 804.
Qantas 418, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 27. You can get two out in that space.
Cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 27, Qantas 418.
Ground, Qatari 61 Victor Heavy ready to taxi.
Qatari 61 Victor Heavy, taxi to runway 34 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 34 via Alpha.
777
Qatari
300.
61 Victor Heavy.
Heading to Canberra. Interesting. Must be doing a roadshow. Qantas 171, contact departure. Qantas 171, contact departure. We got the Qantas...
Negative. M in the air.
Whatever.
Qantas 171.
A330-300 in from
Melbourne
Japan.
departure on 118.9er. Qantas 171. Good morning.
Qantas 80 Heavy, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Qantas 80 Heavy.
Qantas 670, cleared to land, runway 34. Next arrival on runway 34
Cleared to land,
is the
runway
Adelaide
34.
service
Qantas
by
670.
737-800.
Jetstar 771 on final 34.
Yep, cool. We've got a Virgin 252 coming in from Canberra. 737-800. So much happening. Love it. Yep. Velocity 804, cross runway 34. Qantas 418, contact departure. Velocity 204, cleared to land, runway 27.
Cross runway 34.
Next arrival
velocity
on runway 27
804.
is the
Melbourne
Virgin
departure on
Australia service from
118.9er, Qantas 418.
737-800.
Good morning.
Good morning, good
Clear to land, runway 27, velocity 204.
Oh, Qantas 670 coming in from Adelaide on runway 34. Adelaide. But Jetstar not far behind it. Love it. Qantas 670 touching down.
Ground, Jetstar 900 with information Kilo.
Velocity
Requesting push
252,
and
taxi
start.
to the intersection of Yankee and Alpha via Victor.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of taxiway Yankee and Alpha via Victor. Velocity
Jetstar
252.
771, cleared to land runway 34. And that would
Cleared
be
to land, runway
an
34.
A320
Jetstar
coming in from
77.
Adelaide. Next arrival on runway 34. Must be a mass exodus on from Adelaide. Qantas 670, taxi to terminal via Echo.
Taxi to terminal, via Echo. Qantas 670.
Jetstar 900, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved facing south. Jetstar 900.
Tower, Rex 3653 on final 27.
Velocity 804, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Velocity 804.
Velocity 204, taxi to the intersection of Alpha and Uniform via Victor.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of taxiway Alpha and Uniform via Victor. Velocity 204.
Rex 3653, cleared to land runway 27. Really? Another one?
Clear at the land. Runway
From
27.
Mildura? I didn't
Rex
think they flew
3653.
that often. But there you have it, a Saab 340 in from Mildura. Velocity 252, cross runway 34. Got Qatari sitting there patiently.
Cross runway 34. Velocity
Waiting
252.
for Jetstar to come in, who is on final. The Adelaide service. Ooh, Adelaide. In you come.
Ground, Jetstar 900 ready to taxi.
Jetstar 900, taxi to runway 34 at Juliet.
Taxi to runway 34 at Juliet.
At
Jetstar
Juliet.
900.
Qatari 61 Victor Heavy. Line up and wait runway 34.
Line up and wait. Runway 34.
Can't believe it's going
Qatari
off to
61
Canberra.
Victor Heavy.
Must just be showing off. Must just be showing off.
Tower, New Zealand 253 on final
Ooh.
34.
Velocity 204, cross runway 34.
Cross runway 34.
Jetstar
Velocity 204.
771. Taxi to the intersection of Yankee and Alpha via Victor. Jetstar 771, taxi to the intersection of Alpha and Yankee via Victor.
Negative. I'm on the ground. Jetstar 771. Taxi and hold at the intersection of taxiway
Velocity
Alpha and
252,
Yankee
taxi
via
to
Victor.
terminal.
Jetstar 771.
Qatari 61 Victor Heavy, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 34.
Cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 34. Qatari 61 Victor Heavy.
Who's next? New Zealand 253, cleared to land, runway 34. The Air New Zealand
Cleared to
service
land,
an
runway
A320
34.
Neo in
New
from
Zealand
Wellington.
253.
Velocity 252, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to
Jetstar
terminal.
900,
Velocity
line up and wait for runway
252.
34.
Line up and wait. Runway 34. Jetstar 900.
Velocity 204, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Velocity 204.
Ground. Velocity 819er with information kilo. Requesting push and start.
You can just wait. Just wait. Velocity 819 is standby. Qatari 61 Victor Heavy, contact departure. Jetstar 900, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 34.
Roger. Velocity 819er.
Melbourne departure on
Jetstar
118.9er.
taxi to terminal.
Qatari 61 Victor Heavy. Good morning.
Cleared for immediate takeoff. Runway 34. Jetstar 900. Taxi to terminal. Jetstar 771.
Oh, you're not going to rotate until the runway. Velocity 819er, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. Velocity 819er.
Tower, Qantas 168 on final 27.
Oh, look at the rotation just before. And where's our sub? In comes the sub underneath. Very, very nice. Just that little blur that you see down the bottom. Love it. Our next arrival on runway 27 is the Qantas service from Christchurch, a Boeing 737-800. Qantas 168, cleared to land, runway 27. Jetstar 900, contact departure.
Clear to land, runway 27. Qantas 168.
Rex 3653, taxi to ramp via Alpha. Velocity 143, pushback approved, facing west.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er. Jetstar 900.
Whoa.
Good morning.
Very nice.
Taxi
Happy
to ramp
indeed.
via Alpha, Rex 3653.
Pushback approved facing west. Velocity 143.
Ground. Velocity 819 are ready to taxi.
Ground. Velocity 143 with information kilo. Requesting push and start.
Nice. Velocity 819er. Taxi to runway 34 via Alpha. Qantas 420, pushback approved, facing north.
Taxi to runway 34 via Alpha. Velocity 819er.
Pushback approved facing north. Qantas 420.
Tower, velocity 806 on final 27.
Ooh.
Ground. Qantas 420 with
Sydney.
information kilo. Requesting push and start.
New Zealand coming in. New Zealand 253, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal.
Rex 3653, cross runway 34.
Cross runway 34, Rex 3653.
Qantas
Ground.
737-800
Velocity 143
from
ready to
Christchurch is
taxi.
taking its time coming in. Okay. Velocity 143, taxi to runway 34 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 34 via Alpha. Velocity
Ooh, heading to
143.
Queenstown. I've done that, but on a Jetstar. Wow. Hang on. That was 20 years ago. No. Yes? It was 20 years ago. I went to Queenstown on a Jetstar from Melbourne.
Ground. Qantas 420 ready to taxi.
Qantas 420, taxi to runway 27.
Taxi to runway 27. Qantas 420.
So smooth. I really wish some of these late planes would come in. I've dropped it to 3 nautical miles of separation, so it should be okay, and there's plenty of space.
Tower. Q-Link 1808 on final 27.
Another one. Oh, speeding.
Ground. Q-Link 1554 with information Lima, requesting push and start.
Q-Link 1554, pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved facing north. Q-Link 1554.
1554. Qantas 420, line up and wait, runway 27.
Line up and wait, runway 27. Qantas 420.
Velocity 806, cleared to land, runway 27. A Virgin
Clear to
Australia
land.
service
Runway 27.
from
Velocity
Sydney
806.
will be the next arrival on runway 27, a Boeing 737-800, the workhorse. Virgin has just taken carriage of its 150th 737. Qantas 420 cleared for takeoff, runway 27.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 27. Qantas 420.
Qantas 168, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Qantas 168.
Velocity. Next departure, runway 34, will be the Virgin Australia service to Sydney, a Boeing 737-800. Velocity 819er, cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Clear for takeoff. Runway 34. Velocity 819er.
Ground. Q-Link 1554 ready to taxi.
Q-Link 1554, taxi to runway 27. Jetstar 506, pushback approved, facing south.
Taxi to runway 27. Q-Link 1554.
Pushback approved facing south. Jetstar 506.
Qantas 420, contact departure.
Ground. Jetstar 506 with information Lima. Requesting
Qantas
push and start.
420, contact departure.
Melbourne departure on 118.9.
Q-Link
Qantas 420.
1808,
Good
cleared
morning.
to land, runway 27. Next arrival in
Clear to
on runway
land.
27
Runway
will
27.
be the Qantas
Q-Link
Link
1808.
service from Adelaide and Embrower 190.
Tower. Qantas 405 on final 34.
Ooh, Qantas 405 in from Sydney and A321
Velocity
Neo.
313 with information
One of the
Lima.
new fleet.
Requesting push and start.
Nice. Velocity 313, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. Velocity 313.
Q-Link 1554, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 27. Qantas 168, cross runway 34. Velocity 143, line up and wait, runway 34.
Cleared for immediate takeoff.
Velocity
Runway
806,
27.
taxi to the intersection
Q-Link
of Alpha and
1554.
Golf via Victor.
Cross runway 34. Qantas
Velocity
168.
819, contact departure.
Line up and wait. Runway 34.
Q-Link.
Velocity
Get moving.
143.
Get moving.
Taxi and hold at the
Go.
intersection of Taxiway Alpha
Go,
and Golf
go.
via Victor. Velocity 806.
Jetstar 506, taxi to runway 34 via Alpha.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er. Velocity 819er. Good morning.
Qantas 405, cleared to land, runway 34.
Taxi to runway 34 via Alpha. Jetstar 506.
Cleared to land. Runway 34. Qantas 405.
Four is coming in hot.
Ground. Jetstar 506 ready to taxi.
It's coming in hot.
Tower. Qantas 152 on final 27.
Ground. Velocity 313 ready to taxi.
Look at that for perfection. Ho ho ho, yes. Woo. Velocity 143, cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 34.
Velocity 313,
Velocity
taxi
143.
to runway 34 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 34 via Alpha. Velocity 313.
Qantas 152, cleared to land, runway 27. Next arrival from...
Cleared to land. Runway 27.
Runway 27
Qantas
will be the Qantas service from Auckland, a 737-800. Q-Link 1554, contact departure.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er. Q-Link 1554. Good morning.
Velocity 806, cross runway 34.
Cross runway 34.
Q-Link
Velocity
1585,
806.
pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved facing north. Q-Link 1585.
Q-Link 1808, taxi to the intersection of Echo and Papa via Echo.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of taxiway Echo and Papa via Echo. Q-Link 1808. Ground. Q-Link 1585 with information Lima. Requesting push and start.
Nice. Velocity 143, contact departure.
Melbourne departure on 118.9.
could have got Jetstar
Velocity
out,
143. Good
alright.
morning.
Good morning. Good morning to you too. Okay, we've got our A321neo coming in from
Tower. Jetstar
Gilbee.
505 on final 27.
These will be replacing the 737-800s, the workhorses.
Ground. Q-Link 1585 ready for taxi.
Although I thought they were XLRs, not Neos. I suppose there's not an XLR in the plane set, so swap them for Neos. Good call.
Ground. Qantas 608
Jetstar
with
506,
information
line
Lima.
up and wait, runway
Requesting
34.
push and start.
Q-Link 1585, taxi to runway 27. Qantas 608, pushback approved, facing north.
Line up and wait. Runway 34. Jetstar 506.
Q-Link 1808, cross runway 34. Velocity 806, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to runway 27. Q-Link 1585.
Ooh, nice. Tango.
Pushback
and...
approved facing north.
I think it's Tango and Papa.
Qantas 608.
Qantas 405, taxi to the intersection of Tango and Papa. Via Tango.
Cross runway 34. Q-Link 1808.
Q-Link 51 Delta, pushback approved, facing north. Oi, that's not good. We've got two
Taxi to
Qantas planes
terminal.
on top of each
Velocity
other.
806.
I did not notice that.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of taxiway Tango and Papa via
I did
Tango.
not notice that.
Qantas 405.
Qantas 405.
Pushback approved facing north. Q-Link 51 Delta. Ground. Q-Link
Jetstar
51 Delta
506,
with
cleared for
information
takeoff,
Lima.
runway 34.
Requesting push and start. Clear for takeoff. Runway
heading off to
34.
Sydney and
Jetstar
A320.
506.
We've got the Auckland service arriving on 27. Q-Link 1585, line up and wait, runway 27.
Line up and wait, runway 27. Q-Link 1585.
Q-Link 1808, taxi to terminal. Qantas 608, taxi to runway 27. Velocity 313, line up and wait, runway 34. Jetstar 505, cleared to land, runway 27. Another service in from Sydney.
Taxi to terminal, Q-Link 1808.
Qantas 608, taxi to runway 27.
Line up and wait, runway 34. Velocity 313.
Qantas 152, taxi to ramp.
Cleared to land, runway 27. Jetstar 505.
Velocity 313, cleared for takeoff, runway 34. Jetstar 506, contact departure.
Taxi to runway 27, Qantas 608.
Taxi to ramp, Qantas 152.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34. Velocity 313.
Melbourne departure on
Q-Link
118.9er,
1585,
Jetstar
cleared for takeoff, runway
506.
27.
Good morning.
Clear for takeoff.
Q-Link
runway
51 Delta, taxi to
Q-Link
runway 27.
1585.
Taxi to runway 27. Q-Link 51 Delta.
Q-Link 46 Delta, pushback approved, facing north. Qantas 405, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal, Qantas 405. Ground, Qantas 608 ready to taxi.
Tower, Qantas 409er on final 27.
Ground, Q-Link 51 Delta ready to taxi.
Q-Link 51 Delta, ready to taxi.
Ground, Q-Link 46 Delta with information Lima, requesting push and start.
Ground, velocity 823 with information Lima,
Q-Link
requesting push and
46
start.
Delta, pushback approved, facing north. Velocity 823, pushback approved, facing west. Velocity 313, contact departure. Q-Link 1585, contact departure. Qantas 409er, cleared to land, runway 27. Qantas 608, line up and wait, runway 27. Qantas 152, cross runway 34. Next arrival on runway 27
Pushback approved
is
facing north.
another
Q-Link
service in from
46
Sydney,
Delta.
A737-800.
Pushback approved facing west. Velocity 823.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er, velocity 313. Good morning.
Jetstar 505, taxi to the intersection of Alpha and Yankee via Victor.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er, Q-Link 1585. Good morning.
Good morning.
Clear to land, runway 27. Qantas 409er.
Qantas
Line up and wait,
409er.
runway 27, Qantas 608.
Cross runway 34, Qantas 152.
We have an
and hold at the
A220 coming
intersection
in
of taxiway Alpha
on
and Yankee via Victor.
runway
Jetstar
34 from
505.
Brisbane. A Qantas service.
Tower, Q-Link
Qantas 608, cleared for
1251 on
takeoff,
final
runway
34.
27.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, Qantas 608.
Ground, Q-Link 46 Delta
Q-Link.
ready to taxi.
Q-Link 46 Delta, taxi to runway 27. Velocity 823, taxi to runway 34 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 27, Q-Link 46 Delta.
Taxi
What
to
is the
runway
METAR at the
34
moment?
via Alpha. Velocity
8 knots,
823.
330 degrees.
Ground. Velocity 823 ready to taxi.
And the sun is shining a little bit. It's behind the clouds at the moment, but it is out there. Right. Q-Link 1251, cleared to land runway 34.
Clear to land, runway 34. Q-Link 1251.
Qantas 608, contact departure.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er. Qantas 608.
118.9er.
Good morning.
I should activate complex departures on this, shouldn't I? Yeah, that'd be good.
Ground. Qantas 702 with information Lima, requesting push and start.
Qantas 702, pushback approved, facing north. Heading to
Pushback
Cairns.
approved, facing north. Qantas 702.
Q-Link 51 Delta, line up and wait runway 27. Jetstar 505, cross runway 34.
Line up and wait. Runway 27. Q-Link 51 Delta.
Cross runway 34. Jetstar 505.
Ground. Q-Link 78 Delta with information Lima, requesting push and start.
Q-Link 78 Delta, pushback approved, facing north. Q-Link 51 Delta, cleared for takeoff, runway 27.
Pushback approved, facing north.
Qantas
Q-Link
409, taxi
Delta.
to the intersection of Papa and Echo via Echo.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 27. Q-Link 51 Delta.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of Taxiway Papa and Echo via Echo. Qantas 409er.
409er. Ooh, Malaysians coming in. Is that the late one? Oh, it is. We have got a lot of late planes. Hopefully they come in. With 3 nautical miles, come on. You can do it. We've got some internationals that are late. Let them come in, please. We need some heavies. Q-Link 46 Delta. Line up and wait, runway 27.
Line up and wait. Runway 27. Q-Link 46 Delta.
Ground. Qantas 702 ready to taxi.
Qantas 702 ready to taxi. Qantas 702 taxi to runway 27.
Taxi to runway 27. Qantas
You're making a bit of
702.
noise underneath me, aren't you?
Tower, Malaysian 147 heavy on
Hello.
final 34.
Malaysian 147 heavy, cleared to land, runway 34.
Cleared to land, runway 34, Malaysian 147 heavy.
Malaysian Airlines, an
Q-Link 78 Delta ready to
A330-900
taxi.
Neo coming in from Kuala Lumpur. Q-Link 46 Delta, cleared for takeoff, runway 27. Q-Link 51 Delta, contact departure. Q-Link 1251, taxi to the intersection of Papa and Echo via Echo.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway
Q-Link
27.
78 Delta,
Q-Link
taxi to
46
runway
Delta.
27. Qantas 702, line up and wait, runway 27. Velocity 823, line up and wait, runway 34.
Melbourne departure on 118.9.
Jetstar
Q-Link
505,
51
taxi
Delta.
to terminal.
Good morning.
Good morning to you too.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of taxiway Papa and Echo via Echo. Q-Link
Papa
1251.
and Echo via Echo.
Taxi to runway 27, Q-Link 78 Delta. Line up and wait, runway 27, Qantas 702.
Qantas 409, cross runway 34.
Line up and wait. Runway
Qantas
34.
702, cleared for
Velocity
takeoff,
823.
runway 27. Velocity 823, cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Taxi to terminal. Jetstar 505. Cross runway 34. Qantas 409er.
Go to Canberra, please. Go.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 27.
Q-Link 78
Qantas
Delta,
702.
line up and wait, runway 27. Q-Link 46 Delta, contact departure.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 34. Velocity 823.
Line up and wait, runway 27, Q-Link 78 Delta.
Melbourne departure on 118.9. Q-Link 46 Delta. Good morning.
Good morning. Let's go. Melbourne Flyer. Plane spotting location for the Malaysian arrival. Q-Link 1251, taxi to terminal. Q-Link 78 Delta, cleared for takeoff, runway 27.
Taxi to terminal. Q-Link 1251.
Cleared for takeoff,
Jetstar.
runway 27, Q-Link 78 Delta.
You're going there, you're going there. So Qantas
Ground.
needs to wait.
Qantas 675 with information Lima. Requesting push and start.
Qantas 702, contact departure. Velocity 823, contact departure.
Melbourne departure on 118.9, Qantas 702. Good morning.
Good morning to you
Melbourne
too,
departure
sir.
on 118.9. Velocity 823. Good morning.
Plane spotting. Jetstar coming in. Are we close enough for Malaysia yet? It's getting close.
Ground. China Southern 644 heavy with
Ooh,
information
yeah.
Lima. Requesting push and start.
Where are you going? Qantas 409, taxi to terminal. China Southern 644 heavy, pushback approved, facing north.
Taxi to terminal.
Q-Link
Qantas
78 Delta,
409er.
contact departure. Our Kuala Lumpur service
Pushback
coming
approved facing
in
north.
on runway
China
34.
Southern 644 heavy.
The A330
Melbourne
900
departure on
Neo.
118.9, Q-Link 78 Delta. Good morning.
Good morning.
Tower, velocity 808 on final 27.
We've got a minor technical delay with Qantas 675, so Velocity 808, cleared to land, runway 27. Next arrival on runway 27 is the Virgin Australia service from Sydney,
Velocity
a
808.
Boeing 737 MAX 8. That is so cool. Let's head back to the international.
3656 with information Lima, requesting push and start.
Rex 3656, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved, facing south. Rex 3656.
Oh, look at the speed that you took that turn. Woof! Malaysia 147 heavy, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Malaysian 147 heavy.
Qantas 675, pushback approved, facing north. The China Southern beneath us is very, very quiet.
North. Qantas 675.
Very quiet indeed.
Ground. China Southern 644 heavy ready to taxi.
Are you sure? I don't think so. Not quite yet. Oh, that's gotta hurt. You sure you're going to be able to fly to Guangzhou like that? China Southern 644 heavy, taxi to runway 34 via Delta Alpha.
Taxi to runway 34
A350 900
Alpha. China Southern 644 heavy.
That's gotta hurt.
Tower, Jetstar 8 heavy on final 3-4.
Ooh, in from Changi
Ground.
International
Rex
Airport in Singapore.
3656 ready to taxi.
Jetstar 8 heavy, cleared to land, runway 34. The next arrival is
Clear
a
to land,
787
runway
800.
34, Jetstar 8 heavy.
Rex 3656, taxi to runway 34 at Juliet.
Taxi to runway 34 at Juliet. Rex 3656.
Starting to clear the
Ground.
lights.
Qantas
Yes, we are.
675 ready to taxi.
Ground. Rex 3915 with information Lima, requesting push and start.
Just wait. Qantas 675, taxi to runway 27.
Taxi to runway 27. Qantas 675.
Tower, Jetstar 42 on final 27.
Ground, velocity 1316 with information Lima, requesting push and start.
Velocity 1316, pushback approved, facing west. Rex 39015, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved facing west.
Rex 3656, cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Pushback approved facing south. Rex 3915.
China Southern coming down.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34. Rex 3656.
3656.
Ground, Q-Link 87 Delta with information Lima, requesting push and start.
Q-Link 87 Delta, pushback approved, facing north.
pushback approved facing north. Q-Link 87 Delta.
Oh, we've got Jetstar 42 coming in from Denpasar, Bali on runway 27. An A321neo. Got Velocity coming in, or Virgin, I should say, coming in from Sydney.
Ground, Velocity 1316 ready to taxi.
Line up and wait, runway 27. Velocity 1316, taxi to runway 34 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 34 via Alpha. Velocity
Qantas 675,
1316.
line up and wait, runway 27. Jetstar 42, cleared to land, runway 27.
Line up and wait, runway 27. Qantas 675.
Cleared to land, runway 27.
Velocity
Jetstar
808, taxi to the intersection of Golf and Alpha via Victor. Qantas 675, cleared for takeoff, runway 27.
Taxi and hold at the
Rex
intersection of taxiway
39015,
Golf
taxi to
and
runway
Alpha
34
via Victor.
at Juliet.
Velocity 808.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 27. Qantas 675.
Rex is already gone.
Taxi to runway 34 at Juliet.
Rex 3656,
3915.
contact departure.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er, Rex 3656. Good morning.
Good morning.
Ground, Rex 3915 ready to taxi.
Q-Link 87 Delta, taxi to runway 27.
Taxi to runway 27. Q-Link
Velocity
87 Delta.
1029er, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved facing west.
Jetstar.
Velocity 1029er.
Let's go to T4.
Velocity 810 on final 34.
Go to T4
Ground,
to watch this come
Q-Link
in.
87 Delta ready to taxi. Ground, Velocity 1029er with information Mike, requesting push and start.
Jetstar.
Ground, Rex 3763 with information Mike, requesting push and start.
No, you're going to have to wait. Rex 39015, line up and wait, runway 34.
Line up and wait, runway 34, Rex 3915.
Velocity 810, cleared to land, runway 34. Another Sydney service.
Cleared to land, runway 34. Velocity 810.
Yep, where are you going? Jetstar 8 Heavy, taxi to tunnel.
Taxi to
Qantas
terminal.
675, contact
Jetstar 8
departure.
Heavy.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er, Qantas 675. Good
Jetstar
morning.
coming in. Right, let's head back. Okay, let's head back. Rex 39015, cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34, Rex
Velocity
3915.
808, cross runway 34.
Cross runway
Q-Link
34,
87 Delta,
Velocity
line up and wait, runway
808.
27. Velocity 808, hold position. You're taking too long.
Line up and wait, runway 27, Q-Link 87 Delta. Hold position.
Velocity 1029,
808.
taxi to runway 34 via Alpha. Rex 3763, pushback approved, facing south.
Taxi to runway 34 via Alpha.
Airborne.
Velocity 1029.
Pushback approved, facing south.
Velocity 808,
Rex
continue
3763.
taxi.
Continue taxi. Velocity
Q-Link 87
808.
Delta, cleared for takeoff runway 27. Jetstar 42, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Jetstar 42.
China Southern 644 Heavy. Line up and wait, runway... no.
Command property error. China Southern 644 Heavy.
Ground. Velocity 1029 are ready to taxi.
Q-Link 87 Delta, cleared for takeoff runway 27. Rex 39015, contact departure.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, Q-Link 87 Delta. Melbourne departure on 118.9, Rex 39015, good morning.
Good morning.
Tower. Velocity 208 on final 27.
Velocity 208, cleared to land, runway 27. 737
Cleared
800
to
in
land.
from Adelaide.
Runway 27. Velocity 208.
China Southern 644 Heavy, line up and wait, runway 34.
Line up and wait. Runway 34. China Southern 644 Heavy.
Rex 3763, taxi to runway 34 at Juliet.
Taxi to runway 34 at Juliet. Rex 3763. Ground. Rex 3763 ready to taxi.
Ground. Q-Link 1997 with information mic.
Q-Link
Requesting push and
1997,
start.
pushback approved, facing north. Velocity 808, taxi to terminal. Jetstar 42, cross runway 34.
Pushback approved, facing north. Q-Link 1997.
Velocity 810, taxi to the intersection of Yankee and Alpha via Victor.
Taxi to terminal. Velocity
China Southern
808.
644 Heavy, cleared for takeoff, runway 34. Q-Link 87 Delta, contact departure.
Cross runway 34. Jetstar 42.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of Taxiway Yankee and Alpha via Victor. Velocity 810.
Clear for takeoff.
Nothing
Runway
exciting
34.
coming in.
China Southern 644 Heavy.
Manila,
Melbourne
Philippines.
departure on 118.9, Q-Link 87 Delta, good morning.
Well, there's a few nice internationals coming in.
Ground.
I could play this
Velocity
for hours.
1293 with information mic. Requesting push and start.
It's a Vietnam flight coming in that I've been on. Velocity 12903, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved, facing west. Velocity
Velocity
12903.
1316, line up and wait, runway 34. Rex 3763, line up and wait, runway 34.
Line up and wait. Runway 34. Velocity 1316.
Line up and wait. Runway 34. Rex 3763.
Tower, Qantas 4151 final 34.
Ground. Q-Link 1997 ready to taxi.
Q-Link 19907, taxi to runway 27.
Taxi to runway 27.
Qantas 415,
Q-Link
cleared to land runway
1997.
34.
Cleared to land, runway 34. Qantas 415.
Ground. New Zealand 120 with information Mike. Requesting push
Velocity
and start.
810, taxi to terminal. China Southern 644 Heavy, contact departure. Rex 3763, cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Taxi to terminal. Velocity 810.
Ooh. New Zealand 120, pushback approved, facing east. Velocity 1293, taxi to runway 34 via Alpha. Rex
Melbourne
on roll.
departure on 118.9er. China Southern 644 Heavy.
Rex is on
Good
the roll.
morning.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34. Rex 3763.
Pushback approved facing east. New Zealand
Have you
120.
rotated yet?
Taxi to runway 34 via Alpha.
Such a
Velocity 12903.
Velocity 1316, cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34. Velocity 1316.
Ground, velocity 12903, ready to taxi.
In it comes. Q-Link 19907, line up and wait, runway 27.
Line up and wait, runway 27.
Velocity
Q-Link 1997.
1029er, line up and wait, runway 34. Rex 3763, contact departure.
Line up and wait. Runway 34. Velocity 1029er.
Jetstar 772, pushback approved, facing west.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er. Rex 3763.
Velocity
Good morning.
208, taxi to the intersection of Alpha and Golf via Victor.
Pushback approved facing west. Jetstar 772.
New Zealand 120, taxi to runway 27. Velocity 1316, contact departure.
Taxi and hold at the intersection
Velocity
of Taxiway Alpha
1029,
and Golf
cleared for
via
takeoff,
Victor.
runway 34.
Velocity 208.
Taxi to runway 27. New Zealand 120.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er. Velocity 1316. Good morning.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 34. Velocity 1029er.
Tower, velocity 812 on final 27.
Velocity 812, cleared to land, runway 27. Another Sydney service.
Cleared to land, runway 27.
800,
Velocity
workhorse.
812.
Ground. New Zealand 120 ready to
Starts
taxi.
pushing back.
Ground. Jetstar 772 with information Mike. Requesting push
Look
and
at that
start.
for a spin. Woof! Q-Link 19907, cleared for takeoff, runway 27.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 27. Q-Link
Will we see
1997.
it? You can see the tail going across the top of the building. We should get to see the rotation. New Zealand 120, line up and wait, runway 27. Velocity 10290, contact departure. Velocity 2590, pushback approved, facing west.
Line up and wait. Runway
Just to make it
27.
out.
New Zealand
Need a bit
120.
of zoom.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er. Velocity
Need
1029er.
Need
Good
mix
morning.
zoom lens, I think.
Pushback approved facing west. Velocity 259er.
Ground, Jetstar 772 ready to taxi.
Are we off? Yes, we are. Can we get...
Ground, velocity 259er with information mic, requesting push and start.
What? What happened there? Qantas 415, contact departure.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er. Qantas
Q-Link
415.
19907.
Good morning.
Contact departure. Velocity 208, cross runway 34.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er. Q-Link 1997. Good morning.
New Zealand 120, cleared for takeoff, runway 27. Actually, let's watch the airs from
Cross
tower.
runway 34. Velocity 208.
We'll watch this one from the tower.
Cleared for takeoff.
And this will be
Runway
our final
27.
departure
New Zealand 120.
of today's stream. I will be back here for another installment, probably on
Ground,
Tuesday.
Qantas 415 is going around. There is traffic on the runway.
There was not. Of Melbourne Tullamarine International Airport here in Melbourne. I will try and pick up another real-world schedule. Might even try and do Tuesday's schedule on Tuesday.
Ground, velocity 259er ready to taxi.
That will be 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. See if I can keep up with the Air Services Australia traffic controllers. Cool, cool, cool. New Zealand is in the air. On its way to Auckland. A321neo. And off it goes. New Zealand 120. Contact departure.
Melbourne departure on 118.9er. New Zealand 120. Good morning.
And there we have it. That is the end of today's stream. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to everybody that did join in today's chat. It was as much as I had hoped and more. This home airport, it's great. Those that have been following the channel would have noted earlier on this year I was indicating that I was building this particular airport. A few things got in the way of me completing that, but it is absolutely fantastic to see that Nerja's design team have managed to build this fantastic airport and yeah, bring it to life. If you have enjoyed today's episode, do tap that like button to show your support for the channel and to help the YouTube algorithm get this out to more people. If you are watching on catch up, also tap that like button to let me know that you have been here and watching. If you are new, do subscribe so that you do get notified of when new videos, streams do come out. And as always, I am Gilbee, and I will catch you in the next one.